Today's social media segment is brought to you by Terrebonne General Health System. Your health is our legacy. Rouse's, you're either local or you're not. Buick, the craft of modern luxury. St. Martin and Bork, know your rights. So Brian, tell me, our whole visit here is, of course, we want to talk to people like yourself involved with the council and the mayor, of course, but a lot of lobbying always going on in Grand Isle to make sure that the island's here 100 years from now for everybody else growing up. And it's always a fight in Grand Isle, but I think people realize the value of Grand Isle.
Yes, we're the front line to protection for people with storms. 2 days ago, we had a barge come in, and they're re-nourishing these rocks in front of Grand Isle to elevate them a little bit higher to break some of these waves coming in from these hurricanes. And we're just a vital part of Louisiana. We're the front line to break it. We got Barthelemy right north of us. We got Lafourche, and we are the front line for these hurricanes.
And let me ask you, because the Corps wanted to wait 3 years. They wanted to do another study to get y'all rocks. And I know Gordy Dove, the chairman of the CPRA, said that's unacceptable. He called the colonel for the Corps of Engineers. And I think they were able to get it 2.5 years knocked off of that. So y'all going to be seeing about $50 million worth of rocks. And I know the governor had a lot to do with that also.
Yes, that's a big plus for Grand Isle. Jeff Landry and Gordy came in there. They really pushed hard for it, and it's a blessing that we're getting these guys on our side. After Ida, when y'all leave Grand Isle, if you look by the Caminata Bridge, the state stepped up, came in, and within a year, we had all those breakwaters covering Cheniere Caminata. The studies are great, but we need to work now. I mean, studying's been going on for 30 years, 40 years in Grand Isle, and it's shown that the rocks work. Put the rocks, let's protect our beaches, and after this beach is protected, we need to start protecting our barrier islands and behind us, because we need to fix these islands, because that's a very vital part for protection for coastal erosion.
Grand Isle politics is a unique situation. Of course, I've been seeing the mayor's side of the view for many, many years. Is it hard to convince the younger generation coming in or the younger council coming in? I know all young people, when they're coming up, they want to change everything, but isn't there a marriage where you almost got to accept some things? And yeah, be open to change, but you can't change too much, because Grand Isle, you know it works.
Yeah, and like you said, change is good sometimes, but we need to sit down at the table, put our heads together, and see what we want to change. Grand Isle's been here forever. People come to Grand Isle for a reason, because they like how it's been for these last couple of years. We start changing too much, and a lot of people can say, well, this is not the original place that I came to, the reason why I moved here, or the reason why I built my camp here. So it's a real double-edged sword what we got to do as far as change.
What's your marriage mentally with Grand Isle? Take us back with you.
Well, I've been here all my life. My great-great-grandfather used to come down here years ago from Plaquemines Parish. He would paddle on a pirogue to come work at the harvest for the vegetable season. And did that a few years, I was told, and he paddled down here and he never left. And his whole life in Grand Isle, I was told he never ever crossed the Grand Isle Bridge. Never crossed the bridge. And my family was brought up down here. My dad, my brothers, we all lived and was born down here.
That is an amazing story. Yeah. Pirogue, all the way from Plaquemines?
From Plaquemines, yes, sir, from Plaquemines Parish.
How long as a crow flies is that?
Somebody told me it was like 3 to 4 days it would take them to paddle from coming here. But back then, we had so much land in the back, it wasn't open water like it is today.
Yeah, you could hunker down in between nights or whatever.
Yes. I guess put your pirogue as a protection and sleep under it, I guess.
You know, I get Florida and I get Alabama, they got beautiful beaches, but isn't the lure over here is, yeah, the water may be a little browner, but you can catch shrimp, crabs, trout, redfish, all in the same area.
Yeah, yes, we unique. You can walk out your back door, You can go catch crabs in the morning, and that afternoon jump in your boat, and in 5 minutes you at an oyster reef somewhere catching trout. And the redfish is plentiful in Grand Isle. I'm a commercial fisherman as well, and we catch shrimp almost year-round, and there's nothing like Louisiana caught shrimp.
Yeah.
So it's,
a lot of people say you can't tell the difference. That's a bunch of humbug, but I'm here to say you can tell the difference between a shrimp caught from Grand Isle and one caught in China.
yeah, you're right. Well, they're not caught in China. They raise them in
raise them in sewage
ponds. Yeah. So yes, our shrimp is unique. Like you said, you can open up a pack and you can tell right away if it's Louisiana wild caught shrimp or something farm raised. They pump it full of antibiotics. They get here, it don't even look like a real shrimp. It's all white and nothing but water really to the shrimp.
You know, final question, Brian. You've been here your whole life, so you see it. You're a native here. Y'all must have to learn how to hobnob from an early age. You got governors that come here, you got senators, you had a president that came here, you got people who are well-to-do that have beautiful camps. So as a kid, did you sort of have to mingle with blue-collar, white-collar, important people, people who don't want to be in the limelight? You had to be pretty well-rounded.
Yes, you do. You got all walks of life in Grand Isle. You look at some of these camps, and these people come down here, spend a lot of money, and you got your politicians, you got a lot of people that own a lot of companies that's coming down here, and so you got to be able to mingle with them all. We are a tourist community. 20, 30 years ago, we had a lot more off-field going on in Grand Isle, but now it's mostly tourism that we strive on, and so we got to all work together. Like you said, the blue collar, it's just person's got to be able to mingle with a whole different walk of people to keep everything moving.
We appreciate your efforts and your willingness to run for office and make a difference, and good luck in the future with everything y'all are doing.
Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it so much. Thank y'all.
Selecting an insurance provider for your business is a big decision.
With over 26 years of experience, our Alford team is your solution for quality and proven coverage.
The customer service you remember from years ago is what we pride our team on.
We know how important your company is to the community.
From small businesses to large businesses, Alford & Associates can manage your insurance. It's our job.
Alford & Associates, benefiting your employees and protecting your business.